All right, yes, I'm so happy that now we're going to do using this kinky, and the style we're going to do today, it is very very simple. Like, it is still new and I haven't done any video of this hairstyle, so please join me as we do this.
Hi there, my name is Maurice Ramramba, aka Maurice the Crochet Master, and I am a professional hairstylist. If you have enjoyed all my various works over the years, please consider joining my Patreon community. I share weekly updates on how all my creative projects in the hair, makeup, and beauty industry are coming along, and any contribution towards them is greatly appreciated. Cheers, Maurice Ramramba, aka Maurice the Crochet Master.
Maurice the Crochet Master.
All right, yes, welcome. Yes, as I said, I'm very very happy, and just because today we are going to be learning on something that is still new, something different, something that we haven't done before. And yes, these are the sponge braids that we are going to be doing. And please, I would like you to give me your time so that we can do this, because I'm going to explain more about this hairstyle, so that before you do it, you just know all these tips, because it is somehow tricky, and now some people are going to do mistakes when it comes to this. So it will be very very good for you to listen to these before you do it. So number one, we are going to make sure that we this is the afro kinky that we're using, and we are going to be seeing on how we have to pack them, or even the spacing, how it is supposed to be. Because now I told you that most of the times whenever we are doing something like things like this, sometimes it's when they become bulky on someone's head. And now when it is bulky, it means that it's going to be uncomfortable for someone, and yet we don't want that. So number one, how we're going to do it, still it's not going to be different from the way we have been doing the inside knotless way, because I told you that everything that we do, mostly we need to consider this kind of plating from down, because it is one of the protective method that you can always do, no matter how your hair, like how weak your hair is, you can always do this, and your hair be protective. So when we're done with this, the thing that we are going to do is to hide all the hair, like inside. After plating all that, we just have to hide the hair inside. You just have to do make sure that you hide it inside. Then you get a small portion. Let me just try to, because now the angle of my camera was not that right. Let's try to get it from this. So if you try to look here, is the way I'm doing the inside knotless is like this, you understand? You just have to make sure you plait it this way from down, in that this method is always flexible, like to some people, like people's hair, like those people with weak hairline. This method is always good for them, in that those people would want to leave it free, those ones would want to hold it apart, but it will always be the method will always be nice for them. So when you're done, you try to get a small portions after hiding all the hair. Then you bring it like this. You start rolling this way. So as you're rolling, it's not like you just have to use some energy a little bit. Remember, our hair is already firm down, so this one we're just doing it on this one, so it doesn't have any problem. So after doing that, you pull it up to this way, and then you do the same thing. So sometimes you just have to count like the spaces that you're doing, And even these sponges that you're trying to make, you just count them. That's those sponges, you count them, like maybe how many are they. So if you choose to use like six, it will be at least to make it uniform, you can always use the 6 so that your braids can always they can always look in those steps. But sometimes we always do these mistakes. We do like the first line shorter, and the second line maybe we do it equal to the first line. The third one still we bring it up to the first line. So it means now the more you go up, it's the more you add on these sponges. But now that is not good, because you're trying to create something that is going to be for one style. Let's say you want someone would want to hold them behind, so even you if you do it that way, let's say that now the front one is equal to this last one, it means it's going to be on the one it will be one fashion only, like that is to putting them behind. But now when they're in steps, it means someone can always separate them how they want. It can be in the middle, sideways, or even to hold above, and they always look equal. But when you do them equal, when they're down, it is very, very bad. It means now when you hold it above, some will be short and others will be long. So those are the things that we always do, that we always do, but in doing them in a wrong way. Then sometimes even client may tell us like to do the same thing, that maybe we can we just do them on the same height. Let's say you just measure them as they're behind, then you measure them all behind. It means that client should always leave them that way. But if she tries to hold up half, trust me, they won't be equal at all. That's why I always advise at least make sure that they are in steps. If you have chosen to use 6, let them be 6. Yes, that's how it's gonna be working for you. Hey, do you know that I forgot even to introduce myself? My name is Maurice, the Crochet Master, and big shout out to everyone who is watching me wherever you are. Yes, thank you so much, and big shout out to Grace Ganawa. Yes, we are still doing something good for our merchandise, and then the patrons. Yes, good to see you there. And then now let's try to continue here. If you try to look here, for me, I'm trying to do it this way. If you try to look at this, I'm following all my sponges the way they are, from up to down. This is how I do them, just like that. Then you just have to, but make sure at least the one that you're using should be a little bit smaller so that they can always look neat. Yes, please, you can always go in my comment section, tell me what do you feel about this hairstyle, and maybe I know someone else will going to ask how are the long ones going to be. How can they can the long ones be done also? Yes, it can, but still the plating is different on these. Yes, we always do plate, but there is always something different that you always like, you need to change when it comes to this, because now if it's too much, you can see now how I'm spacing them according to the braid that I'm trying to braid. Like, it's according to the size of the braid, you understand? That's why I'm spacing them. So if you're trying to do it, please try to make sure that for you follow all these, and that those people, I know they will be saying that me, I have a small head. If you overspace them, they're going to be few on my head, but that is not right. Sometimes we do plate, or we do space according to someone's head, according to someone's according to the extension that we added. Because I always tell you that if the extension is smaller, you can always pack. But if the extension that now, like this one, seriously, this how big it is, and then you try to pack, trust me, how is it going to look on someone's head? Can someone be able to leave it free, or maybe like to make a side way or in the middle line? Is it possible? That is not possible if it's too much like that. So that's why we always want to do something that is balancing. Yeah, not too much, not few. Yeah, because now still when it comes few, it's also not good. So you just have to balance it so that you get the good result. So this is what I got for you, and trust me guys, it is very, very interesting. And if you try to learn how to do these inside cornrows, I think it's going to be the best for you. It is going to be the best for you. Like, this is what is going to I don't know how I can explain. You will be able to do most of hairstyles like protective way, because now people fear to do kinky. Most of people fear to do kinky because now they know it breaks their hair, or maybe it is painful, something like that. But I would say it's the best hair extension that you can always use, because it is soft, and even anytime you feel like washing it, it is always easy for you to wash it. That's why I love these Afro kinkers. So you can also do it this way and see how it's gonna be. But mostly in front, whenever someone is plaiting in front, are you seeing how the braiding is trying to turn up? It is not always good. Sometimes it is like whenever you're plaiting in front, you should always try to hold. Yeah, you should always try to hold, even if you're not feeling pain. But at least those front braids, you should always try to hold them. So this is what I got for you, and this was our sponge braids. So if you want them, please tell me what you feel about it. Joining my comment section. You can ask anything that you feel like. Maybe we can get something from it, and we'll see how we can do a change. My name is Maurice, the Crochet Master, and remember, I do it my way. Yes, so if you want to do it your way, yes, come and join me so that we do this together. This is the sponge braids, and now here we go.
Touch of a crochet master, yeah. Oh no. Cartons around my soul, baby. I've been thinking about the way you're looking, yeah. Oh, you get the one boy I can. Maurice, the crochet master, did a make on you, yeah. The nigga did you so right. Your makeup so nice, body fine like wine. You look so good, so good. Maurice the crochet master, yabako kolangako. Ako toto wasa, beauty na chichayo. Engeri jonjumye, okwana nembaga. You look so good, nobody do it like Maurice.
So after when I'm done with everything, let's try to get some touch, like a simple makeup, and to see how it's going to be. And this is how it looks. Wow, I love it. Bye bye, see you in my next video.